What's up? I'm Taylor, and this is where I share my recovery journey at. And I want to share something that has been really vital in my recovery. So, when I first got sober in 2020, before I really actually got involved in 12-step programs, I had this thought one day that to help me quit drinking, I wrote a letter to myself. And this can be used for any addiction, any issue, anything. It doesn't just have to apply to addiction, it can be applied to anything that your goals, basically. So I wrote a letter, and in that letter, I wrote, like, what happens when I drink? What are the consequences? What will I lose? Why I don't want to drink anymore, and who I want to become, and where do I want to be? And I would write like a motivational, like supportive self talk, letter to myself towards the end. And I would leave that letter on my desk and I would read it. Every time I saw it, I would pick it up and read it, even when I didn't want to read it. And I would read it out loud, not just once, but a couple times. And this is what I mean through repetition and action. Just because my brain tells me, oh, you don't need to read this letter this time, it's my choice to listen to my brain. And honestly, there's so many different theories and concepts and beliefs about, out there about our brain, but I'm just going to simplify it. I look at my brain in like two different parts, right? The left part of my brain is like the negative brain, the dysfunction, the trauma, the guilt, the shame, the codependency, the people pleasing, lack of emotion regulation, like all the things I don't want to be, right? All the things that make me feel broken and miserable. And the right side of my brain is the assets, the love, the compassion, the acceptance, the things that make me feel good about myself, the spiritual connection, the patience, the self discipline, all the things that I'm working towards and I want to become, right? And so, in between the negative mind and the positive mind, I imagine like a power of light, like an orb of light shining through to my heart, right? And like above my head. And so that's the power of life to me. Some people choose to call the power of life God, whatever your vocabulary word is, just to describe a power greater than yourself, right? And I had to learn that I am that power. I believe in myself. I had to learn how to believe in myself. I had to learn how to change the way I spoke to myself because I was my own worst critic. And when I started showing myself love and compassion and support, I was able to make change happen. But before then, nothing would ever change until I was willing to change the way I spoke to myself.